Hello, everybody. Welcome to another glorious episode of Life Theories. We've got Diana from Trailblazer of the Universe here with us, and Jay from Journey of a White Feather. We are chatting with you about all things life, spirituality, ascension, awakening, everything going on the planet right now, our theories on that. And we're just here to chat with you and give you a little bit of insight, let you know how things are going with us, and just sharing our big ideas and big life events with you. So, Jay, I know you were saying that there was something going on with you this week that you're really excited to get into chatting about. What's going on there?
Oh, yeah. Just open the eyes to what's happening in the world. Pretty much lesson in happened this time last year. Looking at your worth and value and all the things that the universe is saying to you. I was sort of falling into an old pattern of basically making excuses for others. And there's a point where you can say, okay, you can let things go. But when it resonates with you and not against with your value or with your values or with your psyche, because you're obviously we're at a higher vibration, it starts to irritate you more. And just the place I'm at the moment, we'll leave it at that, is I made a decision and basically the universe said, look, are you valued? Do you value yourself? Do the people around you at that time, at that place, value you? And what do you want in life? And I had to make the decision of going, and it's a hard one to say because you're losing sort of semi-security, to say, no, end of the year, gone. Because, not happening. It's just like all the stuff that you see is your truth. And it's your opinion, and people should respect that. But I've found that people just don't like to hear the truth, don't like to hear your truth. Basically, just look at the way you are and the way you act. Like someone's gone through trauma or whatever, and they're acting a certain way. They might have come in okay, and then they've sort of changed their tune, but they just assume it's about them. They're being narcissistic and stupid. Whereas if they actually ask you, go, listen, this is what's happening, they go, oh, really? Oh. So you can just see people's selfish ways. Also, it's very hard these days to not even in case to break in, but here's a test for you, ladies and gentlemen. I always have a test of respect, and people not even respect to see what people really think of you. Okay, so if you're in a workplace, right, or somewhere, have a look at go minimum 10 times, right? See how many times people actually say and look at you and say hello. And you'll find out what they really think of you. Now, the second part to that question is when they do say hello to you, or you do make a contact with them, whether it's very rarely or whatever, feel their energy about how they do it. Can you feel, and you can really feel if it's fake, or it's just, hello, how are you? That's fine. Or it's, oh, I better say hello. There's 3 ways. But what I've found is it's a very big jump on maybe, I don't think I'm oversensitive to these things at all, that the way people actually react to us being higher beings and the way that they respond, because either whether they like you, whether they're jealous, whether they're low vibration, or just, excuse the language, a fucking idiot, fucking moron, bloody moron. There's a test for you. Just have a look, and because we're so attuned to ourselves and our where we are in life, I've noticed it, and that's the lesson for me, to actually value myself and see where I'm at. And then one more thing, and then suddenly I had a blow up, not a real big blow up. Lady at work, apparently there's tension between us, like tension. Everyone's going through their own stuff. Anyway, I don't think you like me. Yeah, really? Nah, just do me own. I just don't understand it. Whatever. I was going, yeah. And then, nice enough. And then when I said, this is what's happening in life, I was, oh, right. Or see how people try to manipulate it. And look, and if it would have been quite simple if you feel that way or something. Why don't you come and go? Is everything okay? That wasn't happening. And then when I said it all, oh right, okay. But no, it just goes in one ear out the other. Just like, you know,
Well,
nah.
I learned something pretty big that ties along with this the other day, actually. A lot of the times, people's reactions to you will be based on their perception of you or the perception of the situation. And the perception usually comes from their mindset, which usually stems from their traumas and their
Yeah,
own perception of self. So if they've got a
makes
lot of
sense.
trauma, the perception of the world around them is going to be traumatic and scary and kind of make you feel self conscious and make you feel unsure because you are always unsure. So you're perceiving the world from an unsure, unconfident vantage point. So your reactions will be someone or be that of someone who is, unsure and subconscious. Therefore, you'll get people, well, I don't think you like me very much. You may have never given this woman any inkling of you liking her or not liking her, but her own mind is perceiving based on her
Yeah.
reality and her truth that you don't like her.
Probably doesn't like
Because,
herself. Probably
well,
doesn't
that
like
too.
herself. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So she's
Yeah.
projecting based on her perception that you don't like her when really she's just self conscious within herself and she's self
Mm,
conscious about the environment that she's in. She's not trusting of the things that are around her, including the people, because of either her perception of the world based on her trauma or her self worth or whatever it may be. So when people approach you and be like, well, I don't think you like me very much, that's when you need to come to them with compassion and be like, well, I know within myself, I didn't do anything to make you feel that way. So, what is
exactly
it
what I
in
did.
you that needs some sort of nurturing or reassurance, even that, no, mate, it's cool? Like,
That's exactly what I did. Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
and
Because
that
there's no
way,
need
rather
for it.
than just being like, well, what the fuck, I never gave you that impression, and coming back at her with more of that
Compassion.
thing that's going to make her more self-conscious, just showing her compassion. And
That's
every
exactly what I did.
time somebody reacts to you in a way either like that, or they come to you and say, oh, why did you do this, you must be mad at me, or you must feel a certain way, and when they put their perceptions of how you feel on you, it's usually just a reflection of what's going on with them, and that's when they need the most
Absolutely.
compassion. So it's about learning to nurture that and even just giving the validation where it's needed. No, like, you know what, everything's cool. And just validate them. Sometimes a little bit of
That's the best
validation
way you
goes
can
a
be.
long way, like a
One
long way.
thing,
Just to be like, no, man, like, it's all good. Like, we're cool. And like, don't call them on it and be like, oh, well, you're just self conscious and you think everybody hates you. Like, you
there's no
don't do
need
that.
for it.
No,
There's
you
no
don't do
need for it.
that. You just like show up with love and be like, no, man, I'm really sorry that you felt that way. And like, is there anything that I can do to make you feel more comfortable because I don't actually feel that way? And just ask them, have a conversation about it.
I did that. That's exact everything you did. I did exactly that, and everything was smoothed out. But you can see. But then you have to look at, and then for me, I go, how do I take it now? Yeah, you might have your guard up, but you know where you're at. One thing my boss in DDP Yoga, Dallas, one for you today, mate. Um, he said the biggest challenge in life is when you get disrespected in some way, how you react. And I
Yep,
think
that's
that
the biggest
a
one.
lot of people come in with where we are in our lives with our consciousness and the way we are, the way we react as an individual. You don't have to understand them. I mean, you better off ignore them in some way. But he just said, look, how you react. If someone disrespects you, you see how you react. So should you, he goes, probably the best way to do it is step away from it. Is go.
Mhm.
He just said, there's no, is sitting there trying to bait you. And it just shows what kind of person he is. Like, I know someone who did it, and I'm just going, back in the day, I would have gone, yeah, I want to, gives you a reason to actually be yourself. But, the best thing about when I made this actual decision is all this good stuff started coming. This good vibration, the vibrate. And yesterday it was a fantastic day with all this stuff. And I got a couple of gigs with the village people coming up. And just these things just things come up, it's cool. So you made that decision and with imbalance, and then suddenly all these things come up and all these they give you, or the universe always gives you clues, and you've got to, and the clues will make sense when it needs to make sense. I'm going to stop talking. When we go into I'm going to go this way. I think it's this way on my thing. The lovely pink Mike Diana over here. Yeah, pink Mike Diana over here.
Well, it's been a few weeks since everything happened with my mom. I've gotten a lot better with it. Processing trauma in my body still. Sarah did a really good meditation. Check out our Chill Pill Wednesdays. It did help. However, there's more stuff. What's coming up for me now is, I guess, a little bit of anger. I find myself snapping at things and wanting to react to things that are kind of stupid that usually before I wouldn't have reacted to. So trying to figure out a way to get that kind of stuff out. And it's not even stuff with my family. Even my dad, I was kind of, I know we're all going through grief, and it's trauma and grief. So it's two different things. So it's those are pretty big monsters. So me and my brother handle it well, but it just, I don't know. I've been, I work out, I do Tai Chi, I do this dance thing, right? Because I know the energy wants to move. I can feel it. I want to move around and do something, but it comes out as or I'm in traffic, and I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude to people, but I'm also speaking of the Matrix, I'm going to my job every day. I'm trying to keep it all under control there. I don't want to seem like I'm a basket case, but people know what happened to me, so it's kind of weird. That's kind of a weird situation. People know, and some people approach me, they don't know how to talk about it as a kind of a mess up situation. I understand that people probably don't know what to say, or if it's what's too much or too little, or what, and it's a big trigger warning. I mean, it's a huge one. So I understand that. However, on my end of it, it just feels like a bunch of shit's bombarding me all the time. And, my real friends that are you guys and stuff, and other people that I was still talking to before, they're fine, but it's people that don't know me, and people that now want to come in my life after not talking to me for that many years. Now you want to, or some people are apologizing for things of the past. I was like, well, you didn't apologize. If this one happened, you wouldn't even be talking to me. So I don't know, but I think it's also energy vampires, right? People wanting your attention and energy in some kind of way, and also maybe they think you're lower vibration, but it's weird. The people, there's people I haven't talked to in a lot of years, and I'm just getting bombarded. My friend requests are insane too on Facebook, and I don't know if it's also I released something, right? Even with the thing with my mom, it's kind of released, but now all that's just coming in. I'm almost whoa, dude. It's almost and I'm joining some other challenges. I am channeling my energy in other places, and I'll probably make more videos. Maybe I need to do some more videos when I feel that way. But it's just I have to go ground myself. Luckily, I'm going camping tomorrow. I haven't actually gone camping besides a music festival in forever. But this is no music festival. It's just me and my friend camping, and we're going to West Virginia to the mountains, which is where I want to move eventually when I get a house eventually, whenever that is. So it'll be good to go ground. And even though I want to record videos and stuff, I should probably just put the damn phone away and just get it. I think I just need a ground, because I feel like I'm in a real heady space right now. Just a lot of in between technology, between YouTube. Even my YouTube's growing more, and then the Facebook, it's all these people are messaging me. Some of them have problems, some of them just ask what I'm doing. It's just dude, it doesn't stop, dude. And even on my phone, people text me. Even some of my mom's friends were texting me. It's because look, to most adults that go through this is a very traumatic experience, right? But to her friends, their generation, they don't have any coping skills, right? So neighbors, every time we walk in the house, it's just dude, it's me and my brother, they're bombarding. So I'm I know it's a traumatic situation, but I don't know. I don't want to be rude to people. Some people are just trying to be nice, and I see the intention, but then some people have other intentions. It's just it's a crazy. And I think honestly, I think I'm handling better than some other people that aren't even related to her. There's some of her friends, they're freaking out. I'm dude, yeah, I'm in the same house. There's still a stain on the carpet. You know what I'm saying? We have to get that. I feel like she's crossed over I don't know why. I have a feeling that maybe she's crossed over. I don't know. I don't know.
She was.
I was going to say to you, when you've gone through this, do you feel like you're more, like you said about crossing over and stuff, is your sort of psychic, I'll say psychic powers just for the heck of it, have you become more connected psychically or something like that, do you reckon? Do you think, do you think with what you had, and you obviously connected to mum, and do you feel like you've gone through that and she was part of you, she brought you into this world, Do you think like she increased your psychic powers because you're sort of connected in that way? Or I know it sounds a silly question or whatever, but yeah.
No. I already felt like I feel like this has been developing more since I've been more present and got rid of some of my other bad habits and some of the things that were affecting my brain, my pineal gland chakras. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of energy work. I've been doing a lot of stuff. So in addition to what I've been doing already, the Reiki session, all the things I've been getting into in meditation, breath work, really, I've done a lot of work like that. It's weird me out. I don't know if it's my brain's crazy on trauma and I'm thinking it's like her, and it's not, or this is the problem. And then there's Eddie, intense energy. So it's a little overwhelming. So this is not just social media in this world. This is now we got the spiritual world want to give me some messages. So it's like, damn, man, I don't know what's what. And I know I've had some and some grief. So I don't know. I feel like I might be I don't know if I'm losing it or this is a problem I had before, but now we're adding another person to the other side. That was my mom. So I don't know, and I don't know if she's crossed her. I'm just guessing. For some reason, I have a feeling, but like I said, I don't get the visions, and like I have more of a knowing of things, and I hear things, but I don't have vision, so I feel like I'm walking around blind.
Like I told you in that session that we had together about your mom, when it comes to knowing if she's passed, how I said when she has, you'll know. I feel like she has, and I feel like you've picked up on that knowing. And then what you were saying about your thing with the grief, with the stages of grief that you're at right now being anger. I learned another really cool thing yesterday as well, that if you're feeling angry at other people, eat something. If you're feeling angry at yourself, drink some water. If you're feeling angry at everything, take a nap. It will balance your system.
I do some of that stuff already, but it just, when I'm getting a bunch of stimulus, I have like so many stimuli from like literally every different direction. I just want some damn peace. And that's why I'm happy to go in the mountains. I think there's no better time for me to go. And I might just turn off my phone. I don't need to record a video. I just need to be one with me. I just need to chill the F out.
Grief thing, that meditation that we did, if you do that, I was actually going to re-record that meditation and put it on my YouTube and make it a 21-day.
Yeah, that would be good, man. Yeah.
I was going to make it a 21-day grief challenge. Going through grief.
I'm down for that. I think that's one challenge I need to do more than any.
Every single day for 21 days, because every time you do it, you'll hit a new process of the grief and you'll work through it. And it will call attention to the part of grief that you're at. Because as you're looking through the photos in the meditation, like as you're going through the steps of it, new things will come up for you. So just do it every single day for 21 days. And by the time the 21 days is over, you should see a really big shift in the level of grief you're still carrying, because you'll be able to actually work it out day by day as the processes are happening. So if right now you're in the anger stage, in that meditation tonight, if you do it, you might just end up screaming and just yelling and punch something. Like, do what you have to do to get your anger out. Just
like, I feel good most of the time, but then it just something snaps, and then like it's not. I'm not mad at her even, or just even me. I'm just like, bah.
It's just part of losing something, right? It makes your body have that trauma.
It's like, man, why'd you have to do, and then even now, I felt like I was mentally trying to communicate with her. I thought I heard something, but now I don't know if I'm losing.
You're doing the right thing going into the forest and stuff, because I think we were talking off air about the stuff we're doing where we're still living in this normal world, and we've got jobs and all that, and we're still trying to run our loves, which is awesome. There's going to become a time where we have to sort of make that decision, where we have to sort of not make the decision of saying, I've got to get rid of work, I'm going to live off. It's not going to happen, let's be honest. But the transformation's going to come. And this is where I'm feeling it now. And there's probably a reason why you look at the way your story's done and the way what lessons you've got to learn. As I said, mine's worth and value. That's huge. Self-worth, self-value, and obviously speaking up for myself, which I did, which we were talking about before. And in the way that I did I was very proud of myself. But I think that we are moving into what we need to move into. And obviously, everything's here. It's a big clump, and we've just got to work out how to actually balance that out. And I believe you're doing the right thing, and I should do it more. But I did it yesterday. I just did nothing, not nothing yesterday. Got my book, my phys ed book, my PE book, which you guys are getting you'll get a copy of it because you're in it. Did all that, and I think going through, even with this that Billy Idol show that I'm not a part of anymore, for reasons I'll keep to myself, it's sort of going in and focusing on what you need to do. So I got back into my trivia stuff because my kid said, listen, Dad, you're not doing your trivia. You're not doing your village people stuff. You did that so well. What the hell happened? I go, oh. But what I was doing was fulfilling someone else's dream. Even though I liked it, was it is it mine? If you get where I'm going. Yeah. You can like something, but...
Are you really living for yourself, or are you living for other people?
That's right. Yeah. And is it, even though I love the 80s and all that kind of stuff, I could have done... And I go, why the hell aren't you doing the Village People Act? Because you haven't done that for a long time, obviously, since lockdowns and stuff. And then suddenly, whammo, yesterday, we're doing the disco thing again. I go, oh, yeah, what do you want? Yeah, we're going to do Village People again. I go, rightio. Okay, we'll do Village People Act. Rightio, done. Weird. But yeah, sort of like what Diana's done. She's just I think she's doing the best thing. But
I know what to do, and when I went to the treatment center I went to, we had a whole thing on anger and grief and all these things, and now it's just coming up. I was like, oh man, this is preparation. And that was like, it's almost 2 years ago at this point. It was a while ago at this point, but like, yeah. So it's kind of funny how, there's a parallel to like all this stuff. Yeah.
Be strong, whether it be a strong male, strong human being about what it is. You have a look at the way that the animal kingdom is as well. Why can't you be a nurturing person as well? You got to be it's the characteristics of the male and female species, but we can still be animals to protect ourselves. I mean, have a look at a mother when you see their babies are being attacked, mate.
You don't want to get in front of a mother bear when she's got cubs around.
That's
Bears
right.
Bears are really docile, but if you have a baby bear around and there's a mom, get the fear, man.
Well, have a look at the pride. I go back to the lions. The male lion. He protects the prides, and this is it's not gender roles at all. It's just the way it is, mm-hmm. And anyone can be whatever they want. That's the big thing I want to say. But we do have particular ways that that we're sort of, I guess I wouldn't say programmed, but it's the way things were and where things are. There's nothing wrong with being what you're doing. That's fine. But there is general characteristics that we live with. And you say, as I said, you have a look at the male will always be the protector, in that way protect everything. But then you got the mother who will protect the bloody kids. And that's the way it is. And it's great. But we sort of came into this world where, everyone's going to be equal and all this. Mate, that's fine. No problem. Everyone can do what the hell they want. But be aware and be, not open, but just be aware that that's the way the males and females are programmed. That's the way it is. It doesn't mean you can't go out. Like, I still have a major issue with they're going, men should stay home with the kids, women should stay home. Mate, you do what you want to do.
This thing is so freaking backwards, in my opinion. We are here to complement each other, not try to beat each other.
Yeah.
Men need women. Women need men. All this women empowerment, we need to step up. Okay, yeah, sure. You don't want to be in the kitchen cooking all the time, and
That's right. Exactly.
That's great. But there are specific things that men are just designed to be better at. And they are better at it because that's human design. And for us to be like, what is equality? It's like, hey, yeah, sure, be equality. We should all love each other equally. We should all respect each other. We should all have compassion towards each other. But this whole, I got to be as equal to a man because I am, it's like, no, you're not. You're different. And you should celebrate your differences because they're beautiful and necessary for us to be on this planet.
And like polarity and all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you can't, if we're all just joined into one crazy equal gender where everybody has the same ability to do everything and everybody's got the exact same, everyone's on the same level, life will be boring. Nothing will get done properly, because the people that were designed to do specific things are going to lay down and be like, I don't want to do that anymore. Why should I have to do that just because I'm a woman? That's what you're designed to do by the universe, by source, by God.
That's right.
It's not being sexist. I want people to be equal, be loving and compassionate to each other, but celebrate the fact that men and women are different, and love that. Enjoy it. Use it for what it is instead of trying to make everything the same and equal, because it's not. It's not supposed to be.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if I had someone that,
There's a balance.
they all go,
it's beautiful.
they all go about, cook the male food, or they go and give. It's not about that. It should be appreciated. Like, I wouldn't change what I was basically working and looking after my kid as well. I wouldn't change that. They go, feminine role, looking after the kick off, mate. Yeah, maybe.
The guy that I'm dating is raising his daughter, and he's.
What's the difference, mate? I'd happily make a meal.
He's doing a great job. I'm not saying he shouldn't do that.
He should do what you have to do.
He should not be trying to also be the mother, is what I'm saying. It's like you're.
Yeah, that's exactly. Well, that's right. Yeah, you go male and female. Exactly.
Stop trying to be what you're not, and celebrate what you are, and lean into that, instead of trying to be everything because the world is like, oh, we all have to be equal. No, that kind of inequality. There shouldn't be that level of
no force
on a level playing field when it comes to that. But we should celebrate the fact that we're built differently. Our minds are built differently. Our bodies are built differently. We're here for different reasons. We need to embrace and celebrate those things. And honor them.
It drives me. And you get people getting pushy. And I'll tell you what's going on. I shouldn't go this, but on the dating market, I can see blokes are always backing off.
Blokes.
Some dudes are just
blokes
scared.
Blokes are backing off
because they don't know what their role is. They have no idea.
Yeah.
And it's like
blokes are back. I'll tell you why blokes are backing off, because men aren't good enough. I can tell you right now. And once you find, they always say
society is driven into, men don't know what they're doing. Men don't know how to treat women.
Bullshit. They don't want to borrow it.
The media and society has basically just been like to men. Everybody, let's raise up women now, and women empowerment. It's like,
I agree with that,
dude,
man.
we can't. I think that's dumb.
And they wonder why women they won't look at girls anymore. Number one, they don't think they're good enough because they're not Brad Pitt and don't have $1 million, right? Yeah. And then they always say, the best one I always get shitty with is, happy wife, happy life. I go, yeah, I had a crack at
husband. What about
happy wife? I go, happy wife, happy life. Yeah, no worries. I tell you what I'd be doing. I go, I'm really sorry. I have to get out like a door because I'm not just looking after you for you. Right, that annoys the shit.
Happiness, life. Figure out how to be responsible for your own happiness and meet in the middle with a man who's also done the same.
I will happily give everyone, and I've been over generous enough in my life in that way. In some ways, I've been over generous. I don't mind doing that. Absolutely, don't have a problem with it. Just don't take advantage of me. That's it. And which is my fault too, because I let it happen. But don't assume. And don't think I'm going to be, over generous and all those kind of things. And then you think, you have to do this, have to do that. You're trying to prove yourself and all that. Yeah. It's all, but that's why men are backing off. That's why men are backing off, because they don't think they're good enough. They don't know they don't know what to think. And they say, happy wife, happy life. I'll tell you what, you find a good lady, you can lock her down. Absolutely, because she's good to you. She encourages you to be who you want to be. And it's none of this bloody, perfect example is people walking in, this is my life and you're part of it. No, we're equal. And that's the way it is.
It should be a team. It should be a partnership,
Yeah.
Sorry, that's where I went with that. I can hate happy wife, happy life.
I don't like that saying either, man.
I hate it, mate.
All that's just programming, man. It's programming.
Man.
Mate, and get out of me.
The English language has so many weird subliminal programming, things like that literally will take men's power away, or take away
Even women's power. Hey, I tell you what,
have
even
to
women's
think.
power these days.
It's always
bullshit.
conquering. It's always divide and conquer. It doesn't matter whether it's race, whether it's gender, everything on a level. If you look at it from the higher perspective and
divide and
detach
conquer,
from all
put
the
it on a
emotion,
pedestal, raise it
everything
up.
is everything is based on separation. They're using everything, and all the trigger words, all the key words, everything. Like, it's not that hard to trigger somebody and separate. Like, we don't need to go to war. We're already at war with ourselves, dude. We're already at war with each other. And they're standing there in the background laughing while they sit at the top with all their money, whatever. I'm not even hating on the money, but and their power trip.
Yeah.
We're literally killing each other. Attacking each other, attacking ourselves, and then feel bad emotionally, and then we're doing toxic behaviors to our own self. We don't need to go to war. We're already at war. Look around. We're already. We don't need to.
They got us in war with ourselves.
With ourselves, man. If we band together, if we could all see, more people wake up and just see. It's very obvious, man. Like, if we could just band together, put your differences to your side. It's okay to have differences. Not everyone has to agree with you. Not everyone has to believe everything you believe.
We were put on this road with differences so we could lift each other up. And
thank you very much for joining us on Life Theories. It's been awesome. It's 7:46 a.m. here in Melbourne. Hate Melbourne. Anyway, love the story. Anyway, it's been great. Always very energized for the day. Thank you so much to my soul sisters here. We've got Trailblazer of the Universe. Peace out in Virginia. Jump on her Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and everything else she does. YouTube, especially YouTube. Does some wonderful things. If you're out of it, you'll go from there. And we've got my little pixie friend down there, Raven. Small Sarah, big. So I got it right, yes. And she's on. I know, amazing, isn't it? She's on TikTok, Instagram, and
TikTok and Instagram are my mainstays right now. I do have a YouTube channel. TikTok is my main one right now. I do my Chill Pill Wednesdays, like Diana mentioned, on Instagram. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Central Time. And check out my posts, my memes, and all that stuff.
Send a comment, say hello to the ladies. They always make sure they comment back. I know so. And I'm on Journey of a White Feather as per usual. So come and see what we're up to up there. We're just the book's on its way. So we're looking forward to it. But thank you so much for joining us on Life Theories. We'll see you next week. Look forward to seeing you soon. Make sure you live your best life. Hopefully something we said today makes your life a lot better. Okay, so peace out from us. See you next week. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and hit the bell for notifications so you can hear our lovely voices again. Might even do the YMCA one day for you, and we'll go from there. Take care. Peace out. See you soon. Live your best life. We'll take care, and see you soon.